We are on our last section, which is this circle. I know it looks like there's a lot to it, but the good news is you have a circle template. You're going to be tracing from that. There's 2 vanishing points, and all of these equidistant lines are going to be drawn to these 2 vanishing points. Once you get that concept, we're just going to be going with the flow. So I'm going to be drawing with you guys today. So the first thing that you need to do, and I've already done this very, very, very lightly, I made an X with a dot on it to signify the middle of my composition. Now this X eventually will be crossed out. I'm going to use the biggest circle that I see on my circle template, and that's what you guys need to use as well, because our little sections that we're dividing out that are going to be equal distance need to equal the amount that I'm doing on my demonstration. So you can take a ruler and go from here to here, here to here, to see if it is centered on your page. I am looking out here and looking at that space, and it looks to me like it's centered pretty well. And you will lightly, but not as lightly as you did your X, you'll draw your circle in the middle. And that looks pretty good. So we'll erase this right here, just the X. Okay, so just to reiterate a little bit, so what's going to happen here is you're going to make little tick marks around the outside edge, and these little tick marks are going to be 6 tick marks from whatever. If you're starting with 1, it'll be 6 tick marks, so it'll end up reducing to 3/8 of an inch. So every little section needs to be 3/8 of an inch. So what I ended up doing, I ended up just starting at the top of mine. You can start wherever you want to though. And I just counted, I made a little mark at my 1, and I went 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 6 is this mark that goes down just a little bit. It's a couple of tick marks before you reach that 1/2 inch, if that helps you out at all. Now you can continue and just, make marks every 6 section, but what I do try to do, and what I would tell y'all to do, and I kind of missed the mark on this, you need to make your marks like right kind of touching the edge if I could get this thing erased, of your circle right there, so that you don't get off just a little bit, just teeny tiny little marks right there. So I'll start here. You gotta kind of move your ruler to make it work with your circle, because it is hard measuring a circle, because, well, it's curved and this is a straight ruler. So anyway. And double check as you go, just make sure that they're all equal distance. I do every, 10th one or something like that to make sure I'm okay. And here, this little last one is just a little off. If you look, there's a little bit of a bigger space in between. So what I'm gonna do, I mean, it's not that much of a difference, but it's, I'd say probably a couple of tick marks off. I'm gonna just move this over just slightly, just so it'll all be equal. So let me count my sections real quick. What I would tell you guys to do, super duper lightly, just to make sure that you're okay. You're gonna need to end up erasing your numbers, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just really lightly numbering these sections. Okay, so you guys should have 25 sections. These sections should be, they should be even. There may be on that last little section, you may have to move your dot over just a little bit, but in general, they should be equal. So check it. If it's way, way off, there is a problem with your measurement. So what I'm gonna do from here is I'll do another video and we're gonna start drawing dots, and yeah, we're just gonna keep on going.